In these words, we're adding the suffix ment and ist. So ment changes a verb to a noun, and the suffix ist indicates a personal noun and often links the word to a profession. So let's have a look at what else we've got in these words. We've got payment, so you've got the AY making the long A sound. Statement, you've got the E making the A make a long vowel sound. Enjoyment, you've got the OY used at the end of a word or syllable for the OI sound. Agreement, we've got the double E in there. Amazement, you've got the E making the previous vowel A make its long sound. Appointment, now this is a short vowel sound at, because we've got the double P after it, and then we've got the OI for the OI sound as well. Commencement, you've got that ent sound that we've learnt previously, and we've got a short op sound here because we've got a double M after it. Artist, you've got the AR as an R controlled vowel there. Florist, you've got the OR as an R controlled vowel there. And removalist, don't forget that you're adding the prefix re, which is really easy to spell, R-E, but do remember too, you have to take away this E on the end of remove before you add the A and L-I-S-T, removalist. Okay, let's look at what these words mean now. So a payment is an outlay or a fee to purchase something or to, if you owe money to someone. A statement is a declaration or an announcement. It's a clearer expression of something. Enjoyment is pleasure. An agreement is a settlement or a treaty where more than one or two or more people will reach a mutual understanding on something. Amazement is full of wonder. Appointment is an arrangement to meet. Commencement is the beginning or the start of something. An artist is someone who paints or draws as a profession or as a hobby. A florist is a person who arranges flowers and they may sell them as well. A removalist is a person who moves furniture. In this list we're looking at adding suffixes to the end of the base word. So we've got payment, statement, enjoyment, agreement, amazement, appointment and commencement. So when we add ment to the end of a word, it's an action, it adds the meaning of an action, state, product or means. So it's also changing the structural form of the word as well. So when we add ist, it's a person who performs a certain action. So we've got artist, florist and removalist. So if you look at the base words in each of those words, you'll understand how those suffixes can add to the meaning. Now down here you've got to write the list word to match the correct meaning, so you're quite used to doing that, and you should be quite used to filling in the gap with the list word too. Now down here you have to write the list word for these synonyms, so that means you've got to find a word in the list that means the same as the given words down here. In this list we're adding the suffixes ment and ist. So ment changes a verb into a noun, and ist forms a personal noun and it often links the base word to a profession. So antonyms need to be formed here from conclusion and argument, so you've got to find the opposite to each of those. Down the bottom you've got to complete the table. The list word is given to you, we want you to find the base words. Here you're going to add the suffix ment to these words, so amusement, management, imprisonment, and you're going to use one of them in a sentence. Make the new word and then use it in a sentence here. Now ment or meant, so mean is an irregular verb, so when you get to past tense of mean, because it's an irregular verb, we're adding the T, and the long E sound made by the EA is changing to its short EX sound in meant, which is, it happens in other words like dream, dreamt, etc. So that is, it's not common, but it does happen on a few occasions. Then we want you to write a sentence using the past tense of mean. Now whereas the base word in many of these has meant added as a suffix. So proofread, you've got to find the word in each line that's spelled correctly and write it on the line at the end. This is a Crack the Code crossword, and they're so much fun, so we hope you enjoy it. First of all, you have to cross out and fill in any of the letters you know. So if you know A, you can go through and fill in all the boxes with number 7 in them with an A, and make sure you cross it out down here too to say yes, you've found that letter. Then another letter you've given is Q, and that's for the number 11, so you can go in and fill in all the number 11s with the Q. Once you've done the letters that they've given you, don't forget to cross them off down here, and then it's going to give you a bit more of a clue as to what the missing words might be. So then I suggest you go to the list at the start of your book, because the words should be listed here. In either their base form or extension, and then you can work out what the missing letters may be for each of these numbers. So once you work out what perhaps number 16 is, then you can write the missing letter in here and then cross it off down the bottom until you've filled in the whole crossword.